Venga ahí.
Bate, Roque. Swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
I want to see what a good hard slider can do when you hit it in on the Here you go in show motion.
Bueno, cuenta fue para la foto.
Pitching, let me tell you. Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Es que empezamos, yo como hombre también.
Vamos ya.
Yeah, he really pulled off that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him. Right, especially starting off that path.
And there's ball one. And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center.
Well, we're still looking for that early run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Equivóquense. Ah, se fue bajito.
Here is a ground ball down for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Matt Kemp will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past 2 innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's the ball lifted high into stand in. A base hit his first time around. Mlb Hardy there. No ball.
I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
And he gets
foul.
Pretty straightforward play to first, but the recovery throw will be in time. Corey Hunter will stand in. Tacoma Silver outfielders a year ago. Back behind the mound, and in fact, no throw. Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. Named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad. In the dirt, and now let's see.
All right, marquee matchup. Reigning Cy Young Award versus a reigning MVP.
Hace entrar Cabrera a lo más profundo la bola.
He singled his first time around. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well.
Pero eso fue que Jai le dio por el anotador.
Plenty of time left to
No.
get around.
And a slider stays outside.
Estoy tranquilo, mano, chero.
I think he's still thinking about that home run ball.
No, entra por medio. Yo voy medio.
Come out, visit the mound, and say, hey, we still got some work to do here. You got to put that last guy behind you. Let's get on with it.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a Austin Jackson will dig in. Popped out his first time. Couldn't resist behind nothing at 1.
And in the past, he's had problems chasing that pitch. He sees it coming in letter high, and he just can't help himself.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. And gets by him toward the wall. Coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
What the? Cuando yo le llamo entrar, le van a salir.
Is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury. Alex Avila swings and misses there. So he's down 1.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Tres errores.
Vamos Castellano. He popped out in foul territory the first time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Runners off for second. One attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Down to line.
Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Not that we took it off.
The plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's one hit towards the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Esa carrera no la baja ya. Vamos a poner la picha ya como.
Have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now, which is 1 away.
Now a ball hit hard towards center.
Pero mi pregunta es, si yo no tengo nada de eso agarrado, ¿por qué hice el tiro?
Que lo controle de la Play 5. Si usted le pone dedito y le precipita, funciona automáticamente.
And he is in at third base with an
Pero mira, da un hijo que lo tengo aquí.
Yo la agarro así.
Well, add one more onto the lead.
Por eso que ya 5 errores llevo yo ya.
Still only 1 away. Make him the
Pero allá está.
is in to score. Ian Kinsler will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And that is inside 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have
Pero ¿qué es lo que está mirando para todos lados?
He might have to.
Throw not in time as he's able to take it out.
Boy, he is really out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for? We've got to get this guy out of there.
Corey Hunter is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Not in time. He's in there at 6.
Este no tiene nada ni brazo.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Eche la gente para que le salga más barato. Eche la gente para que
He'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the
Vamos a ver si vamos a carrera ahora, porque yo digo sin nada.
now in a completely different ballgame since the last time these guys took their hits.
In that 6-run inning, you got to have you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is 1, 2, 3.
No, hombre, no, que yo me voy bien. También que de pitch.
Pero dice la todo el mundo va atrás. Felicito más Rodrigo.
Ball here as this is lifted to shallow center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Se lo mando a segundo.
Esto me truja, mátalo.
Yes, we'll try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. But he's safe at first.
No anterior que no
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now, a late entrant to the ballgame as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Tiene que entrar a ver eso sí.
Ay, mírame, le dice la red. No le da libertad. Quisiera poder de Greg.
Déjenme mi hija ahí tranquilo. Ahorita lo pongo ya abajo de un breakcito.
A.J. Ellis will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And this is low.
Hombre, manipulado. Permítele que esos jugadores, y queremos un jugador, siempre los jugadores, para que usted se metan en el medio para ir a la primera. Porque es más difícil. Y como yo logro eso, sacando el bate lo más atrás que yo puedo.
No, si no era tampoco, pues yo te bateado y seguí. No voy a decir nada.
Pero compadre, te favor, a ver.
Pero como quiera, si yo lo doy el adelante. No, pues como yo lo doy bien.
Ajá,
Here's a ball
ajá.
out towards
Cayó en el
straightaway
mal.
center field.
Cayó en el mal.
And two-out threat will not come to pass.
Ya no te lo vas a matar allá. Yo tengo que ir pintado ya.
Coming
Y
to
ahora.
break things off against
Y
the
ahora.
Chargers. Probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Ah,
Yeah,
mira,
just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got
Está claro que usted no hizo la carrerita porque el error es mío, mío. Total, nada más me han visto 3 cajeros. ¿No?
Victor Martinez will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's the first pitch.
¡Hacia la banda del grandito!
Se me quedó algo, picheo. No se puede venir a ver.
Le sacó el otro golpe. Ahora va y nunca. Va, pinchota todo la pared. El corredor dobla. Sigue, sigue, ahora va a empezar. Pérez, tira el plato.
Puede paticera con
Alex Avila will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Vamos a ver. No, está por medio. Por medio, al final. Dale like, suscríbete al canal, es gratis. Vamos a la baja y va, vamos a la cerra, vamos a la pica buena. El ganador ya va por la segunda.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
For a third time now. He's popped out and
Se
grounded
prepara el
so
pitcher.
far.
Pitcher titular, pitcher
Short
titular.
lead from second, now the pitch.
Vale otra.
That's in there, base hit. And now third base.
Bishop no trajo nada.
Giving him the come on around third. And he's going to
Vamos, prenda la grúa.
as the throw will be too late. Jose Iglesias.
José Iglesias.
Triple homer run.
ya aparece ya.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw on to the first base.
Está cansado, parece un kid.
Claro, ya que tiene sobre cuánto palo.
Entonces vamos flojo ahora, que quieto.
Will dig in now. A single.
Se bola, me lo fui adelante, pues, ni adelante.
Juega tu choque.
Now the 1-1
Juega
to
tu
the
choque.
Mariners.
Juega.
And it'll be fouled away.
Ponchó. Me pica la mano, Dios mío, la baja.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Para que la saque de González.
And a swing as he
Salió de
pulls
frente,
this
¿eh?
one into right.
Toda la alineación de frente a ti.
Now from the visitors' half of the sixth.
Un crack.
So two gone now for the Dodgers.
La voy a levantar ese reto de cultura.
The powerful center
Claro que usted va a levantar esa gente de costura, creo que usted va a levantar.
straight back.
Claro que usted va a levantar. Levanta ese.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire
Era un
the
piñito caliente ahora. Que ya no trabajan.
Rajay Davis. Striding
Prendieron la grúa.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Davis,
Now with
Davis,
up here, and he's able to
Davis,
ride this
batas
one
bola,
high.
aparece esta bola.
And gone, a home run.
Atrás la bola. Cayó Davis.
Singled in his last plate appearance. And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Miguel Cabrera
Y ahora,
will stand in
tiene
again
otro
as
malo
he
para que le salga más barato.
fourth inning. This
Ya,
was a
yo tengo mi
two-run
lado.
home run that was definitely one of the biggest balls of the ball game to this point.
El otro mala porque le salga más barato.
Grounded to third. This could be two.
Uno.
To Gordon for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the
Yo dije que hombre no come hombre. Yo pedí sí, pero vamos a ver qué hacemos.
Andre Ethier will stand in now. He singled and struck out on 2 trips. Now a swing and a
Oye, yo no sé.
really well out out to deep center field. And this is taken into side warning track for route number 1.
¡Dale forma, gordo!
One gone now in the LA
Pero un batazo no me vaya a mí. Yo lo voy a este.
Otra banqueada va. Otra banqueada. Otra banqueada.
Over on the left side of the infield. And this
¿Tú no me
will
hablas de a mí?
a
mí no me hablas de los temas.
Usted cagalo, amigo. Usted cagalo. Ese picheo, saca pelo.
Está como se levanta ese picheo.
He's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Para que caiga medio.
No la conmigo.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Right-hander deals the 1 and 2. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And an under throw is in time for out number. Victor Martinez.
No, siempre. Eso fue un mío.
Was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away. Austin Jackson will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he lays off on the feet there. This ball's on the ground. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Alex Avila will step in. He doubled the label scored his last time. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where a guy has been very aggressive around the plate. May start thinking about getting a little more fine later on in the game.
Si me la china, bueno,
Choke on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
No, al subir, cómo se va ahí. Sí, para abajo. Es un tronco por medio.
On the last pitch, and showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Acaba de mí, castellano.
It's 3-1 now.
Está como entró él.
This is here for ball.
Esto es tan bajito.
Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Nick Castellanos will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
La segunda recta que me tiene en el encuentro.
La segunda recta. Yo le he tirado recta. En el dinero le voy a traer recta.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands at right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
Vamos a ver. Clarado se va.
Runners going. And a swing and a ball hit foul.
Ay.
Another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2.
El brazo profundo va contra la pared, atrás de la bola.
Jose Iglesias will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a curveball that misses halfway to start him out. That look says it all. Third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Vamos poniéndole un pitcher. Vamos a ir que lo blanqueado y vamos a traer Jaya, yo soy Verlander. Ay. El primer hit que me lo den a Mike Chelsea va para afuera.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up.
No, que se lo den un vino más, a ver, deja que se caliente.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
No. Claro, capitán, claro, Martín. 11-0. Todavía el tipo no está re bien.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high.
Listo. Un amiguito.
Breaking pitch just bounces in front of the catcher.
You got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the eighth.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first down of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. D. Gordon standing now with 2 away. He really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back in this ball game are growing dimmer.
Un peñón a D. Gordon. Un peñón.
And the spot for that pitch is chopped foul.
Usted lo que está tirando de bola.
That's on the inside.
Ese cayó porque lo tiró de bola.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put
Ahí
something
mismo.
together here.
Siéntate, Gordon.
Especially in this part of the
Ahí está, ahí está.
lineup. You can't let the guard down.
Por eso la bola yo porque el yeah.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Rajay Davis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
El millón de sabe comer el pinche lugar no puede tanto garrotazo.
Come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rajay Davis is in to start things out as he swings and misses his output at strike 1. On the ground toward Gonzalez, but foul, wide of bag.
Cuidado, el tipo la sacó, usted ahorita le metió a mis pies.
¿Qué Hayton viene?
Swinging a ball.
Sea primero, llegó por el mundo. Sea primero.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that.
Vamos a ver.
Ball here to make the throw to first.
No, tiene que tirar por medio.
Comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1.
Ay, que la red, le sacamos con la recta a mí.
And now he has some trouble with it. He left.
Todo blando. El tipo sigue para tercera. Bueno, me corto. Sí.
Cuando yo me bajo, yo saco el dedo así, para no topar.
Ah, por el no son chicos. Tengo 4 malas para que le saquen más barato. Ah, miren. Una mala no voy sin querer. Ay, honrón, búscala. Ah, fallo. Esa bola está caminando mucho.
Hanley Ramirez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Justin Verlander will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right, and not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Up with it is Kinsler. And a high throw to first, but is able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there. Max Scherzer. Take a snapshot of that. He's our
Buen juego, bro.
Eduardo Nunez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. One away. So a good start here for Burley, and with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Brian McCann get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. Jose Bautista will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now after the stolen... and meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. No problem here, 1 away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout, and McCann will stay with this one for out number 2.
Certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Colby Rasmus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Under it now is Soriano, and he'll put this one away to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro Suzuki is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
That is into right field, a base hit. Solid single here to lead off the second. Alfonso Soriano steps in now.
Left fielder.
Got him reaching for the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll just reset things here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. On the move again from first. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And Navarro will stay with it for out number 2. Brian Roberts will stand in now for the first time. And as the Yankee second baseman this year, he, of course, has the unenviable task of taking over for Robbie Cano.
Yeah, and I don't think he'll approach the kind of production that Cano can give you. Not by a long shot, but really, he doesn't have to. They got Beltran, they got McCann, they got Ellsbury.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Melky Cabrera will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Jays, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Teixeira is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Brett Lawrie is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Deonder Navarro will get his first chance now. Trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And Navarro will reach. It's a base hit. Meiser Asturias will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Two-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hit. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Eduardo Nunez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps Derek Jeter. Ball hit on the first pitch out to the shortstop Reyes. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. There's a drive out to the gap in right center, and this is going to split Rasmus and Batista and get all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Brian McCann will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight 2-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Rasmus is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is bounced on the ground to Jeter at shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Jose Batista will stand in. Starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing and a line drive to left. Soriano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Adam Lind will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Colby Rasmus will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Now a ball hit towards Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single. Alfonso Soriano will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch on its way from Burley. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Reyes, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 14.
Brian Roberts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Bautista will make the catch to retire. Melky Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Ellsbury is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Third baseman, number 13.
Brett Laurie stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Beltran is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Deoner Navarro will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. Oh, and this goes right past him. To his left is Jeter.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Fifth inning coming up, tied at... Eduardo Nunez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Eduardo Nunez.
Right back to it now is Burley as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. Cabrera is back to the track as he takes it for out number two. Carlos Beltran will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Carlos Beltran.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. Mark Teixeira will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1. Jose Reyes will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Jose Bautista is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is right. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the... Brian McCann will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Lowry, 1 away. Ichiro Suzuki will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And standing in a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that'll bring about the end of the afternoon for Mark Buehrle. R.A. Dickey will come in and pitch now. Alfonso Soriano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he jumps on this one and hits it high in the air to deep center field. And see you later. That one is gone. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Adam Lind will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Colby Rasmus will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On the ground to second. Oh, look at Roberts. Throw gets him at first, and that is a super play by Roberts. Melky Cabrera will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Swinging a tapper out in front, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Brian Roberts will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
the shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Deoner Navarro will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Meiser Estouris will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Jose Reyes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Jeter and on into left center. That's a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And here's where the Jays need that one hit to really capitalize here.
Fouled back. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. Edwin Encarnacion will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the seventh. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And that will be all for Hiroki Kuroda. And this ball will be chopped foul.
Adam Lind.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fouled back. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle to second for one, back to first, and they will keep this game level. It's a big double play, and the inning is over. Carlos Beltran will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Laurie is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just one pitch. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Brian McCann will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Colby Rasmus will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the first pitch from CC. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Ellsbury is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. One pitch, one gone. Melky Cabrera will step in, a ground out victim as last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced out to Roberts at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Brett Laurie will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. On to first. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Alfonso Soriano will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Izturis takes care of this one for route number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ryan Roberts is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. In the air to left. Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Deoner Navarro will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Deoner Navarro will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. On the ground to the second baseman, Roberts. And a toss by Roberts is in time, 1 away. Meiser Izturis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Soriano is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Jose Reyes will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Two and 0 now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Jose Bautista will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And that's in there, 2-1.
And you wonder, maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit on the ground down the line to third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep on. Eduardo Nunez will start things off here as this topsy-turvy ball game heads for a 10th inning.
Well, both teams had a chance to win this thing in the ninth, and both bullpens faltered. And now here we are wondering what's in store for us next.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Derek Jeter will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the 2nd out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And a wide one here for ball 1. And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the dangerous first baseman Mark Teixeira. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Adam Lind will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Colby Rasmus will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sean Kelly will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Colby Rasmus will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Runner goes for second. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Runner going a second time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he's safe. Melky Cabrera will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And they will not get Cabrera at first as he legs this one out. Brett Laurie will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he can make up for it with a big hit right here.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Beltran is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fella right here, Edwin Encarnacion. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here.